Alright YouTubers, welcome back to World of Warships with the Angry Nerd, and today I thought we would take a look at the Russian Tier 10 battleship, the Pobeda. This ship is currently a work in progress. All stats and statistics will probably change before it hits the live server. So yeah, I expect it to be nerfed a little bit before it goes live. So what is the Pobeda? Well, as I understand it, and I could be wrong, I think it's supposed to be an alternate line to the Kreml. So they look exactly the same. This is the Pobeda. This is the Kreml. Pobeda. Kreml. Pretty much look exactly the same. One of the main differences here, the Kreml has 60mm deck armor. The Pobeda has 32mm deck armor. The Pobeda has a little bit farther firing range. It is set up to be a long-range sniper. The maximum dispersion for the shells is 203 meters. It has a really tight shot group, and it keeps that tight shot group all the way out to the 24.7 kilometer maximum firing range. As a matter of fact, it has a tighter shot group at distance than it does close in. When you get in around 12, your accuracy is not quite as good. So just keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the modules, the exterior, and the captain, because all of those affect the ship's stats. So it is fully modified ammunition and consumables. You get damage control party. Now that's the regular damage control party you're used to using on most of the battleships. You also get repair party for upgrades. Slot number 1, I took damage control party modification number 1. Slot number 2, I took damage control system modification number 1. Slot number 3, I took aiming system modification. Slot number 4, I took steering gear to try to increase its ability to turn, because you will eat torpedoes, especially if you get attacked by a carrier who is half decent player. You just can't turn out of the way with this long ship. In the 5th slot, I took target acquisition, and the reason I took that over concealment is because I was routinely engaging out further than 20 kilometers. And I was pretty much firing every time the guns reloaded. So yeah, concealment wouldn't have done me a whole lot of good. You're detected out to your max gun range anyway, and I was lighting it up. So I took target acquisition to see if that gave me any benefit. You could take concealment. That way, if you got into a little bit of trouble and you needed to quit firing and move away, you would have that ability. But yeah, I just chose the other one. For the last slot, I took a main battery modification that reduces your reload by 12%. You could go gun fire control system and increase your range by 16%. But there's so many times where I had ships in my gun range, but I just didn't have spotting from anybody else on the team. That happens a lot, so I didn't see the benefit of increasing my gun range and still not having stuff to shoot at, so I went for decreasing the reload. Let's take a quick look at the exterior. These are the signals that I have mounted. Be advised that I do have Sierra mic on, which increases the ship's maximum speed by 5%. Flags, I'm flying the community contributor flag, as well as mounting the community contributor camouflage. So that is how the ship is set up. The captain, I have a 19-point captain, and these are how I spent his 19 skill points. Priority target, expert loader. Now I took expert loader because a lot of times at the beginning of the game, when you first encounter some enemy battleships, they'll be bow on as they're still coming into the engagement area. And if you fire AP at them, you get some ricochets and stuff. So I wanted the ability to switch over to HE and try to set them on fire. I took expert marksman, adrenaline rush, superintendent, demolition expert, basics of survivability, and fire prevention. So that is how the ship is set up. That's how the captain is set up. Let's take a look at the ship's stats as it sits right now. Concealment, detectability by sea 16.2 kilometers, by air 13.7. Maneuverability, maximum speed 31 knots. Turning circle radius 1,090 meters. Rudder shift time 13.1 seconds. Has an AA score of 92. Artillery. Main battery is 3 times 3 406 millimeter for the main armament. It's a reload time of 26.4 seconds. Turret traverse 30.4 seconds. Maximum dispersion 203 meters. Maximum HE shell damage 5,800. Maximum AP shell damage 13,450. Firing range 24.7 seconds. The dispersion is why this ship is so dreaded and gets so many complaints. Survivability 91,800. Is that more or less than the Kreml? Let's take a look. Oh, the Kreml is a good bit more than the Pobeda. So yeah, that's another difference between the two. The Pobeda has less health than the Kreml, but the Kreml is a little more tankier. It's set up a little bit different. You're not going to need as much health being back sniping at enemy ships from a distance. That is what this ship is good for, and that is why this ship is so dreaded and gets talked so bad about in game. Let me just give you an example of why people hate seeing this ship when you come into a game with it. Here we go. In this first example, I spot a Shimakaze at a little over 21 kilometers away. Any other battleship, I wouldn't waste my time. But this is Pobeda, and my shells actually make contact at just under 20 kilometers. Didn't do much damage, but it gave that Shimakaze something to think about. Okay, in this next and best example, I see a Yamato emerging from behind an island. I calculate what I think is the best lead and fire. Look at that shot group. Ah, 7,000. Let's adjust lead. Lead adjusted. Guns almost reloaded. Fire. Gonna zoom in for this. Oh, holy crap. 60,000 K damage. Wow. Okay, so yeah, you can see why people don't like this ship, but as playing it, man, it's loads of fun to play. But I do suspect that it will be changed. Why don't we hop into a game and see what an average player or a little below average player can do with the Pobeda as it sits right now. Here we go. All right, we picked up Sleeping Giant. Let's take a look at these other battleships. See how we compare. A couple of Montanas, a Musashi, Monarch. Love seeing the green on my side. So, yep, we're looking pretty good. 3 destroyers, an aircraft carrier. All right. We got AP loading, where it will be loading. We're going to start heading off to the east. I don't like A so much. Change our anti-aircraft to the right-hand side, or at least the majority of it. And hopefully we'll get some spotting. Musashi really don't have a shot on anybody. 24.7 is my gun range. I do have someone in range, but they're behind the island. Luckily, the gearing is heading up front. Hopefully, we'll get some spotting from him. And hey, look here. Here comes some aircraft. This is why I didn't select the extended range. Alright, I'm detected. It's a Shimakaze. Might as well. After all, this is Pobeda. Hey, we hit it. Not for much, but it's the point that counts. What else we got? Des Moines. Hey. I have no idea whether those will do anything. Just guessing. 5,000, we'll take it. An Amagi. Let's see. Hold on, he's turning. I don't want to shoot at him while he's in his turn. So we'll just hold on for a second. Some aircraft coming in, but I'm going to worry about that right now. I'm going to take this shot. Let's see. That was looking pretty good. Oh, I'm pretty sure they're gonna nerf this thing. Let's see if we can hit him again. I don't think those are gonna hit. Looks like he's continuing his turn. But the Montana has taken exception to me. Let's see if we can return the favor. I don't know. I may have led him too much. Maybe he wasn't actually going forward as much as I thought he was. Des Moines again. Almost reloaded. Yep, Montana was slowing down to back up. Oh no. Oh, I'm going really slow. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. We're gonna eat these regardless. Oh! He dropped them too close. Oh, nice. I bet he wishes he had that drop back. My goodness. All right, the Des Moines. We're reloaded. Let's see. Those actually look pretty good. 2,600. That's kind of disappointing. We are going to turn it around. Switch our AA fire. Des Moines again. Just the back turret. Nothing. Swinging the front turrets around. But the Des Moines is turning a bit. So, hold on. What is about to happen? Let's try it right there. No. Will they? No. All right. We're moving back up front now. Oh, the Des Moines grounded himself. Come on. This has got to be it right here. Oh, 4,000. I'm going to switch. Get a hit on this Montana. Maybe we'll go back to the Des Moines in a minute. But you gotta take that big damage on those battleships when you can get them. You can pin cruisers from almost any angle, most of the time. Not all of the time, but when you get those broadsides on the battleship, you really gotta work that. Try to get these big guns out of the game. Another 8,000. Slowly working him down. Maybe we can do it in this shot. It's looking pretty good. There we go, and the Citadel. The Amagi is still in range. If I can see him again, Mike can take him out. Need some intelligence data. Let's see, we got a plane heading over there. We go. Will they? Might catch him on the front of the ship. There we go. And the Citadel. And the Des Moines. I hit him, but didn't do much damage. like we got several enemy ships over here, but none in range except for the Baltimore. He's kind of going away. I think I'm going to miss those. I didn't elevate enough, I don't think. Yep, think those completely missed. All right, the Worcester is in range, but he's backing up. Let's see. We hit him for 5 overpins. Des Moines again. See if we can catch him right as he comes out here. Missed him. But he's still showing a bunch of side. Elevate just a little bit. See where those go. $4,000. Slow down, see if we can get another shot in before we go behind this island. Come on. Almost at max range. Look pretty good. Oh, another 4,000. But I'm consistently hitting him at 24 kilometers. All right. Let's try this one more time. That was kind of a blind shot. Wouldn't you know, that's the one that gets him. Oh, that's just hilarious. The ones that I ain't really aimed, no, the one that I just threw over the mountain, yeah, that's the one that knocks him out. That's how it goes right there. Oh, what do we got? Baltimore. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Alrighty. And this is from somebody who is not skilled, man. You get some of these other YouTubers, Flamu, Flambass, I Chase, Not Sir, man. They're just going to be murdering people. I pretty much suck, and I can still hit people with this shit. Okay, what do we got? The Worcester. Those don't look bad. Ah, 4,000. Really was hoping for more. And he's taken out. 2 ships remaining. Monarch there. Oh, am I going to be able to fire on him between this gap? Yes, please. Come on. Clear up the island obstruction. Yes, yes. Slow down. Okay, okay, here we go. Gonna get a shot in. Fire! Oh, those are looking pretty good. Oh! Alright, somebody else killed him. I'm pretty sure those would have hit, though. Dang it. Alright, just the carrier is left. We're at 983, 87. This game is going to be over shortly. And I don't think I'm going to get a shot in on the carrier. Yep, that's it. It's all done. Stick a fork in it. 1,000. Let's see what we did. Close this out. 457,000 credits. 9,430 XP with 992 free XP. 139,000 damage, not my best. 6 citadels out of 60 hits. That's 6 out of 60. That's good. 11 and 4 ships destroyed. Completed a task. Take a look at the team score. Came in second place. Detailed report. 50,000 on the Amagi. 34 on the Des Moines. 33 on the Montana. So, yeah. Not too bad. So what do I think of the Pobeda? Well, I don't think it's going to make it to the live server as it is right now. This is a very strong ship, but it's not invulnerable. I had a Zhao dodge or absorb most of the shots that I shot at him, and he ended up burning me to death pretty much on a one-on-one confrontation. I've been burned to death several times by conquerors, and I had a midway launch a vicious attack on me. He set upon me with torpedo bombers, followed by dive bombers, again torpedo bombers, and finished me off with another set of dive bombers. He took me out in 4 sorties. Now granted, I didn't have the ship set up in an AA configuration because I had reset it up in a maintenance configuration because I was tired of getting burned to death. But anyway, if you've liked this look at the Pobeda, hit that like button. If you don't, subscribe if you would. But as always, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Nerd out.